Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. We're going to watch one of the most exciting games I've seen in a long time, and it's going to be something different. We're watching two clans battle each other in advanced mode, in stronghold battles, okay? And we're featuring the RVN-G clan, is the team that we're watching, the green team here, versus the DRAX clan. They're playing on Camp in a Bushka map, and look at the loadouts here. Look at the loadouts. Not what you see in random battles. This is going to be exciting, an amazing game with strategy. But before we get into it, let's just have a quick look at what exactly is an advance. Advances are a type of stronghold battle that's played tier 10 versus tier 10, clan versus clan, okay? And an advance is a series of battles for industrial resources between two clan detachments on bridgeheads. The ultimate aim of an advance is to capture all enemy lines and the citadel. This is an example of an end result of an advanced mode battle between two clans. It's a series of multiple battles, and here you have the green team versus the red team. The first game they played was a defeat, so the red team's arrow points to the left towards the green team. Now, the next game they played was another defeat for the green team, so the red team captures this flag right here. The next game was a victory for the green team, so the green team's arrow points that way. Then the next game was a victory for the green team, so they capture back this flag. The next game was a victory for the green team, so they capture this one. The idea is to capture all these flags and eventually this citadel for the green team or that citadel for the red team. When you win a game, the enemy team has to win to turn the arrow around. A draw is not good enough if you have lost the previous game. There's a big long description here of exactly how it works, and I encourage you, if you're members of a clan, to try this out because it's a lot of fun. But let's watch the game because that's the exciting part. So look at the makeup of these two teams. The team that we're watching from the perspective of has 6 IS-7s, 6 chieftains, an Object 277, 2 spotting tanks, a CS-63 and an EBR, and this STRV. They deploy in the south spawn on Camp in a Bushka. The enemy team has lots of chieftains and lots of super conquerors, a couple of other heavy tanks, 2 EBRs and a CS-63 and an Object 268 version 4. It's so refreshing to see strategy and teamwork here. Look what's happening immediately. The IS-7s and the chieftains on this team are heading east. An IS-7 is going towards the middle. Their EBR is just sitting in a bush. And these two, Object 277 and this STV, are heading west. And the enemies have immediately committed one of their EBRs, the EBR 105, to do a suicide run down the 1-2 line to try and spot anyone if they're down the 1-2 line. And it's their IS-7 on this team is going to the middle. The CS-63 poked at E6. And basically, let's stop it right here and look at the two strategies that these two teams are using. The green team has 2 heavy tanks in the corner here in the STRV and a passive spotter. They have an IS-7 who poked the middle ridgeline and spotted all of these guys. They have a CS-63 here that poked at F6 and spotted these guys. They have a big force of chieftains sitting here and some IS-7s that are headed up the hill. Okay, the enemy team is committed mainly to the center ridgeline. So 2 different strategies. The green team has separated their forces, and the purple team has taken the center. Makes sense because the purple team has a lot of tanks that have really good gun depression. Let's see how this battle shapes up. It's actually exciting. It's amazing to watch. It's so much more fun than just random battles. The two clans are now eyeing each other out, trying to figure out, well, what's going on? Now, I noticed the map being pinged here at H1, H2, and I think one of the callers on this team has said someone's been spotted, and they think that the enemies are pushing down the 1-2 line, and they've called the chieftains to come back. You notice that? Look at the mini-map here. The chieftains are coming back, hugging the border of the map, coming back and they were correct. The enemies are making a push down the 1-2-3 line. Look at that. The enemy forces are pushing down the 1-2-3 line. These guys are sitting in the bushes trying to shoot them. The chieftains are coming back to help. One chieftain is sitting at the rails, and the IS-7s on their team have taken the hill and they're sweeping around the 0-9 line. Now these guys that have moved down the 1-2 line, if they detect any of these guys, there's more super conquerors and chieftains in the middle here that are ready to snipe. So this is exciting. Oh look, an Object 277 was spotted on the island who's put there just in case. This Object 277 on the island was put there just in case these guys took the hill. And now they've spotted, the Object 277 has spotted the IS-7s that were doing the sweep around the 9-0 line. And that is critical because now this purple team knows there's 1, 2, 3, 4 IS-7s and a CS-63 that are out of position. So I'm expecting now the purple team to push down even harder down this 1, 2, 3 line. And it looks like the Chieftains and the Super Conquerors have pushed over the ridgeline and now they're coming in. Now let me pause it right here. Why would they be doing that? Because, and this is all happening so fast, but it's exciting to watch the strategy, right? Because this purple team, this spotting tank here, we're looking at the mini-map now, this Object 277, who was just sitting there, and you wonder, well, why would they leave an Object 277 sitting on the hill there, doing nothing? Well, he may not do a lot of damage in this game, but he spotted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks on this team that are out of position. So the purple team knows that there are 5 less tanks in this corner than the majority of their force. They have an overmatch. Okay, they have an advantage if they push hard down on these guys in the southwest because 5 IS-7s or 4 IS-7s and a CS-63 are out of position. Okay, so they're going to push hard. Let's keep watching here. That Object 277 provided important information that whoever's calling the game here relays to the team and says, push hard, we got an overmatch. The EBR is doing a spotting run here as well. Look at that, he's taken out by the STRV. Look at the Chieftains here, they're moving and they're pushing hard because they know they have an overmatch. And the IS-7s, look at the IS-7s, they're desperately trying to get back and get into this battle. So very good calling by the purple team to see this overmatch, but what they didn't appreciate is the power of this STRV-103, who they have not spotted yet. And the whole team, the whole enemy team, other than the Object 277, who killed the CS-63, is still alive. The whole enemy team has pushed down this 1-2 line, but they haven't pushed far enough to detect this STRV yet. They've turned to, some of them have turned, let me pause it right here because I'm getting ahead of myself. Some of them have turned to face the IS-7s, all right? Which, I mean, I'm a backseat driver here, guys. I'm calling it after the fact. It's a bit of a mistake. They should have committed at least 2 or 3 tanks to push right down here and take this STRV out. They know he's here because they all know they're getting hit by an STRV, but they don't do that. They turn to face the IS-7s now, and this STRV is left alive to keep shooting. And he's pumping out a lot of, oh, there, they finally have pushed down here, and they're so close, and they still haven't spotted him. And have they spotted him yet? They still haven't spotted him. So they are doing what I suggested, but the spotting mechanics in this game, they just haven't been able to spot him. And now he's facing this chieftain. It looks like their chieftain is shooting this chieftain, or maybe some IS-7s from the ridgeline there. And is he going to survive? They killed the chieftain. The STRV is using a dead tank to provide cover for himself, and he's still pumping out the damage. He's at 11,000, and now this purple team is saying, we've got IS-7s behind us, we got an STRV here, we got an IS-7 here, we've got a chieftain here who's sniping. Now the purple team is surrounded, and things have evened up now. Now it's 9-9, and it looked like the purple team was going to win like that, but the green team has surrounded them. One problem, was that they left this Object 277 alive. When the IS-7s came around here and the CS-63, they had an overmatch on this Object 277. I think they were more interested in getting back into the battle and not leaving the rest of their team to die, but they did not kill this Object 277. And now this Object 277 is behind the IS-7s, and he's probably sniping them. So there's highs and lows and highs and lows, and as the battle progresses, the person that's calling this battle, the person, the leader of each clan that's calling this battle is looking at the minimap and shouting instructions, telling his teammates to do different things, to react to different things that are happening in the battle. Completely not like random battles. So let's keep watching here. And this STRV keeps pumping out the damage. He's trying his best not to get detected. The enemy team is probably furious that they have not been able to kill this STRV, and he's going to keep pumping out damage. He's at 11,000 damage. The Super Conqueror here is trying to to maybe poke and detect them. But now look, let's pause it right here, because this is the turning point of the battle. These guys are committing now. They've made a call. They've said, IS-7s, move down here. I don't know why they did that. They want the IS-7s, I think, to take out the Super Conqueror. But the IS-7s are driving in the open now. And look, there's some Super Conquerors that are probably hull down right here, waiting. They've committed their IS-7s now to come back. Look at the mini-map. The IS-7s are going to drive over that ridge line. There's a chieftain that spotted them. And this may not be good for the IS-7s because they're in the open and they've got chieftains no more chieftains. The chieftains are dead except for one. But they got Super Conquerors that are hull down now, sniping down on the IS-7s. And I think the IS-7s made a mistake. They surged forward and they're battling Super Conquerors that are hull down, which is their strength, and the 3 IS-7s get taken out. That was a mistake. I think they could have played it a little bit slower. But, let me pause it again because finish my sentence here before we watch the rest. This green team needs to win this battle because it's an advance. And they probably lost the previous battle. And if a draw is not good enough and they're running out of time, so they committed themselves, they have to win. They can't draw. They have to win to push the advance in their advantage to take one of the flags. But it ain't over yet. They still have a chieftain and they have a sniping STRV. And this STRV is up at 14,000 damage. The score is 913, but the HP is very close. They've taken out another one. There's a bunch of low HP tanks here. Oh, he blocked the Object 2. So that's why you bring an Object 277. Shoot! Why didn't he shoot the side? Why didn't he shoot this? Okay, well, his teammate got him. That's good. But why wouldn't he have shot that? Why didn't he shoot him? What's going on? Why are you holding on to your shots now? This is a strange... You know why? Because he's only got one. That's why. He's only got one shell left and 2 HE shells. So he only wants, for sure, shots. And this is just... He's run out of freaking ammo. That's why. And now this chieftain's getting surrounded. The enemies know they have an overmatch on the chieftain. So he has to do something else. He loads an HE shell because he knows he only has one regular shell left. And his chieftain took out one of those. He's not even going to fire the gun. He's going to take him out with a ram. And he's going to try and help this chieftain. He's getting back in siege mode. They've taken out his platoon or his teammate. And 519 HE damage up the ass. He's going to try and make the HE shell count. He does not want to press the trigger. He used his HE shell, and he actually penned it, did 516 damage. He's only got 2 shots left, and there's 2 enemies left. And he has to win. He's at 15,170 damage. And he has to win. Snap! He's only got 1 shot left. He's only got 1 HE shell left. He did all he could. This CS-63 now is fast, and the enemies realize there's only 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. They don't know that this guy's down to 1 shell, and I think now they make the decision, hey, all we have to do is draw this game. We don't have to go and find him and kill him. Let's make him come after us. And he soon realizes this. He soon realizes, well, I can't win just by sitting here. I could take 1 more shot if they appear. So what would you do in this situation, guys? What would you do? You got to go up, take 1 shot, ram the guy, and then ram the other guy. Or cap, but you'll never win by capping. So he decides to go on a search and destroy mission. What do you guys think? A little bit more exciting than watching a random battle? Now, you know, random battles are fun, but this stuff... shows and highlights and showcases strategy, and I like doing commentary on this stuff. So if you are a member of a clan and you have some exciting advanced battles, maybe 2 or 3 in a row that you played versus another clan that were very close, post them on WTReplays.com. Send me an email. Click the About tab on my channel here and it'll tell you how to send me replays, and maybe I'll feature your clan versus another clan in one of these advanced battles, or even a clan war battle. We'll try and do this occasionally when you guys send the replays or post the replays. I think they're fun to do. Let's see if our buddy here, Havoc, can actually... Does he have a chance, guys? Does he have a chance? He played a hell of a battle. One hell of a battle. The other guys are smart. See, in these type of situations with clans, it's not about padding your stats. It's about actually winning and using strategy. And that's why it's fun. And if you join a clan and you play a few of these, you'll probably have more fun playing with your clan mates than you will getting frustrated in random battles. Does he find them? He's got 11 seconds left. Does he find them? Where are they? There they are. Oh, he could. Boom! He did get... Oh, the HE shell didn't penetrate. The ram doesn't kill him. Oh, the HE shell didn't penetrate. And it's a defeat. So how do you like this template, guys? Defeat. Look at this list. 15,782. And I got to say, the IS-7s on the team here, a couple of them did okay in damage, but some of them were fairly ineffective. That's probably the downfall, is not necessarily the how they played, but the strategy used in deploying the IS-7s wasn't effective. Whereas this team here, the hull down beasts, the super conquerors, and the chieftains all shared quite a bit of damage. They were playing to the strength of the super conqueror and the chieftain on that map that requires gun depression. Probably a better choice of tank is the tanks with good gun depression on that map. And it just looks like the DRAX clan, you guys are the winners on this one. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you enjoyed watching that. If you are in a clan and you want your clan featured, send me some exciting games and I'll feature them. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.